second monitor again. So I can actually go to my channel. Just really struggling here to get this to copy the way that I want it to. And I can mute myself over there. Well, that sucks that I died. That was stupid. I'm not gonna take this. Alright, there we go. Where did Discord go? I hate having mismatched resolutions. Probably gonna get rid of Limbo Mastery. I don't have Cohort. This is good. This is good. I don't need this. Don't need that. I have Behemoth. Oh. Come on. Resurrect already so I can be buffed. I don't think I need anything from here anymore, so let's go ahead and make our way downtown. So dumb. So dumb. Just trying to get this to work. Just trying to get this stupid thing to work caused the damn game to crash. It caused me to die, so then I had to totally basically start all over again. Frustrating. Prowler, Piercing, Mastery, Dagger. Okay, that should be all the buffs that I need. I don't think I need anything else at this time. The other buff I want on is this. Nano Drain activated. I don't. Come on. Oh, it's frustrating, frustrating. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know, I'm stunned. Let's go. Trying to catch back up here. Headed to Ergo Cave. I don't know what the hell that means. Is there a static up there? New Infamous Cave to the... Oh, Cave to the Enlightened one. I guess that one... I've never... For plus 10 ring, I've always done the one that's over here. I think it's that one that I've always done. The hidden pass-through, potentially. Potentially. Alright, I'm looking at my stream over there to see what she looks like. Looks like it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a particularly great quality, but let's go ahead and... I don't pay for anything, so you only get 720p. Sorry, guys. dig my camera out and get it attached. What does it look like? Let's see if I move it over here. I don't like that I'm not very centered. That's a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna adjust this shit on the fly. Oh. We're also gonna send who's pinging me? Ah, big guy. Beast raid. Oh shit. Of course, all these mobs were probably pretty clear of this place, but I think we killed them all, and now they're everywhere, so that's cool. Come on. This is at least gives me a safe place to be here for a second. Alright, y'all just... Malley's map's so good. Getting pinged and pinged and pinged here. Gink. Who's pinging me all over Discord? Who's this? What's Bon? Oh, Bon. Yeah, my Discord is all a mess right now. It's on this other monitor, and it just, everything looks all wonky. Bleh. Give everyone faster than your shadow. Where's Bats at? Why is Bats not here? Alright, make sure I have my ring on. I do have my ring on. Okay. We're going to start seeing a couple people up here. We can swap back to our other boots. Let's go ahead and save in Pandemonium. Why don't we? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I like how big this is on this. Let's see here. Let's open this up. Maybe shrink this a little bit. I have no control over what people might say in org chat, so that's one of the reasons why I want it covered. I'd hate for someone to say something silly and for someone to get upset about it. Odds are it wouldn't happen, but you just don't know. Ironmans, do things just like Ironmans. Let's go ahead and post this in. I have 10,700 hit points right now. I am so going to get absolutely clapped if absolutely clapped. I want to bring this over here for a second. If I go, I'm trying to make sure that things don't move when they move the way I want them to move. Okay, that looks okay. All right. Hopefully, the stream looks decent enough that you'll know what the hell's going on while we do this raid for anyone who bothers watching. Okay. Forget to put, and don't put your. Sure you got all your stuff on. I'm probably gonna be asked to. Well, I guess maybe not. We'll see. We do have a fixer, I think, in one of these groups. I think we have adventurers. I don't have the main group set up here anymore. Oh, let's go ahead and spend a few moments to get that number one group going here. That's gonna be like all the big guys in terms of the main tank, main healer, reflects, all that good stuff. I don't have any reflects on my team. We have 3 full teams in the extra, so look at all the people sliding into the last second. Well, that's the way it happens sometimes. That's the way it happens sometimes. You don't. That's my sister. What the Discord stream looked like. You don't have a big animated overlay or anything. No, I don't. I am not a VTuber. Although, man, that is like absolutely like totally overcome Twitch lately. Is VTubers. I guess anonymity. I don't know exactly what the reason behind that is, but good God, there is a lot of people using. Man, I crashed and everything moved. I'm gonna move these buttons back. There we go. I hate that. Okay, I was spam and chat. Okay. Oh, Pandemonium Dog. Can I get that map, please? Can I get that map, please? I bet it already got looted. Yeah, it got looted. No, maybe it didn't. Remains of Ish. Ish died already? Rip Ish. Fudge. Fudge. This is gonna be saucy. Pink. Pink. He's gonna smack Perry from down there. Yeah, pink, blue, spider, red. Pink, blue. No, spiders might be more important this time around, just because we're so low level and we could get absolutely clapped by their AoE. And we normally wouldn't be, but normally it wouldn't be a problem. But although we're killing this stuff pretty quick, I can't even get all my perks off in one mob, so that's reassuring in that regard. We'll see how unbelievably poor this will go at sometimes. I can't hide from anything, so that's unfortunate. So I can't sneak attack. I like sneak attack. I know sneak attack is mostly useless, but like I like sneak attack. I think it's fun. Zod first. Okay. Yep. I'll try to sneak attack a few times, but now that just ain't gonna happen. Not without the end game shade buff and some levels. It just ain't gonna happen, baby. Yeah. will probably be the biggest piece of content that we've done, and I have not played my shade too much recently, so this is gonna get. We'll see how saucified this gets in terms of my fingers. Excuse me, trying not to burp into the microphone here. It'd be all gross. I mean, Cathian should be our caller, realistically. Soldiers are great at that. In my opinion. See, I can't even get my full set of perks off. I mean, that last one went off, but I don't think it actually did damage. So we're doing pretty decent DD, I think. For being a bunch of level 190s. I'm going to try and sneak that one. Nope, not happening. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, we're just tab queuing at the moment. Isn't that the truth? Got a pretty good raid size going on. I got all my buttons out there. We're missing Westpoo coin is. Oh no, I guess they moved it, so I won't worry. I was trying to set my raid bars up. I wish, and I know this is just a limitation of AO being AO, but like it's great that we have that function, but at the same time, it's really unfortunate that we can't set our raid bars up without actually having bodies in place, which is really obnoxious. Backstab. Here's Zod number 1. So I mean we're doing pretty good. We're just letting her rip. So this longer raid, like when we did the pen access quest, that one hurt my fingers for a while because we were killing so much. This is gonna be a lot of clicking on my buttons. My fingers are gonna be pretty toast by the time we get to the done with this. So just my thoughts anyway. But I'm able to perk everything. I hope I can perk the beast. I really do. I only have, like right now I have 1520 AR. Spirits are just, I don't know, they're not as easy to come by in some regards. For high enough level. And because the combined perks of alphas are what like solve. Come on. Oh. Hey, that's actually not a bad one. Yeah, it's not as high level as I wanted. It's probably about the same as I already have on. Actually, it's lesser than I have on, so unfortunate. Here's my bag of unfortunate spirits that I'll hand to somebody else at some point. I have bags and bags of spirits. Bags and bags and bags and bags of spirits that I probably am gonna just will rot away wherever. Alright, go to Zod number 2. After we make our way, let's not trade with our main tank. Oh, I should absolutely be maybe looting some of these, but I don't have the guide up in front of me for like what I would love to get tier 3. I don't even have tier 2 yet on this character. I did farm tier 1, which was a slog and a half. Just got to remember how bad it was when everything was no drop back in the day. So that's cool. But it took a while to, like, I don't remember which ones of these I need for, not that we aren't going to do more pandemonium. That's, you know. Tier 3 is probably the easier one to get, and no one really wants tiers, so like, I'll probably be stuck, like, if I truly want to do, because I have tier 1, and then this tier 2, I use the quest rewards for the helm. Everything else is just tier 1. It's just for socials, it's not like it's important. But I mean, I'm playing it. It's like Shade and Keeper are like the ones that, in my opinion, you almost have to get at least tier 1. They look so good. They absolutely killed those tier sets, in my opinion. And oh, okay. I was gonna say, what are we waiting for? Nope, he was in front of us. He just wasn't showing up as in front of us. Okay. You know what I like about AO is how I don't feel guilty by clicking skills. There's just can be so many. Whereas, like, I don't know, at least in World of Warcraft, when I played, most of the guilds that I was in didn't really care about it. I was in one during Wrath Classic that they made every player stream themselves playing so that they could verify that every button that you pressed was a hotkey and that you didn't press any individual keys with a mouse in any way. And I had a couple macros that I just kind of liked using as button clicks. They were I just found them to be fun to use in that fashion. Because they would do like Blade Flurry, Adrenaline, they would do multiple things. And it was just one of those buttons, I liked clicking it. And I got lectured that if I can't keybind everything, that I won't be allowed in next week's raid, and they're going to verify that everything that I need to be keybinded will be keybinded. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's a thing. So that was a thing, and it made me feel bad. I was like, oh, I guess no fun for us. I got it. All right. Well, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We got Aquarius, which is kind of nice. I mean, there's some people who are going to want some of the stuff off of him. I mean, even me, I'd like the calculator. I think everybody wants the calculator. About time for Spirit launching. They're doing a pretty good job of holding aggro too, so not having to fiddle fart too much in my regard. Oh yeah. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get, guys? Come on, what do we get, guys? Do we get a calc? Oh, we got a calculator and a pocket cannon. Oh man, look at that. 2% crit increase. I'm not gonna roll on it. I'm gonna let these guys go on it. And that's fine. Some of these guys could use it real bad. It's not nearly as good on a Shade. You guys, I thought you did win. Hey, there it goes. I wanted to see who won. It was Wes. Perfect. Cool. Congrats, Wes. Very cool. And a broken spirit. Equip the cannon, please, please, please. This is pretty decent farming when it comes to spirits, if I can get the stupid spirit off on these higher level mobs. Mainly just the bosses, but I mean 240 is not too bad too. Not too shabby. We got someone running for their life back there. Blue. This is the blue that was back there someone was running from. Oh my god! I mean, level 190, I'm pretty scared to not be right next to our tank. We gotta go get Ish. We're gonna be able to kill this blue before they kill the pink. I know we should be swapping, but I'm just being a putz. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Is it echoing? I can't hear myself, so if it is, let me, my sister didn't say anything about an echo. Let me turn my mic on. My sister didn't say anything. Okay, it does have an echo. Let's see. I haven't set this up in a minute, so let's turn that off and see if that helps. No? Oh, I bet I know what it is. Give me a second. I bet I know what it is. Give me a second. It is probably the webcam. Probably the webcam. No, it says capture. Here we go. No, it says capture. Here we go. I've had this issue before, and it's very much a pain in the ass because this stupid camera has a mic on it. So I apologize while I fix this. Let's see what that sounds like. Gotta turn myself up. Sounds a little bit better. Gotta turn myself up. Sounds a little bit better. All right. I only hear the echo from my stream. So, let's see. Now I'm hearing myself without the stream being, with it being muted. Okay. We're going to try this setting here. Hey, there we go. What's up, George? That sounds so much better. There we go. I'll mute myself here again so that I don't echo. I appreciate you bringing it up. Thank you so much for saying something. I have not set up my streaming in so long. I didn't have most things set, so I appreciate you bringing it to my attention that there was an echo. So thank you, Nutar. We're plugging along here. 2 Zods dead. Felt like the voice of God. Oh! Oh, that's too funny. These things are dying so quickly. I mean, I'm really impressed at how quickly we were able to take these things out with a bunch of level 190s. Okay, on to the boss. Oh, nope. I thought we were on. I saw her run in, so I thought we were on the boss. We're gonna have to kill this spider first. I turned my volume way up, and my game's out. My pumping combat music. I wish you were playing Iron Man. I kind of just didn't do a whole lot of AOing, and Iron Man I started a little late, but it's been a lot of fun. With the crap that's been going on with RK5. Yeah, it's understandable. I need a Mac version. Can't you get AO to run on a Mac? I don't know. I don't own any Apple products. I don't know what they can and cannot do. I thought people could play AO on a Mac. So the latest RK5 drama is you've got people like Zero and a couple other PvP side people who are, for some reason, angry with Athen Paladins and essentially the entire clan side for I have no idea what reason. But he has taken it upon himself to wage war against basically anyone who won't do exactly as he says. And he has found that if he crashes server IDs after a towers go hot, he can reset it so his towers can stay infinitely unattackable, I guess is the right word that we would be going for. So that's basically what he does. And so there's been a lot of RK5 crashing lately. And it all is dependent on the server IDs, which shuffle around based on the day, I guess. And sometimes, Eastern Foul Plains will share the same server ID as ICC one day, and then the next day it might not, but it will share it with like Boar or Omni One, and yeah, and this has been going on for like a year. He's been waging this war against everybody who won't listen and do as he says. Yeah, Real Housewives. There we go. Exactly. So I basically have just not been playing on RK5 because I understand where you're coming from there with not wanting to give Funcom money. I do. I get that part of it. And being someone that, I run a 6-box a lot of times being a US player, and because that's how I find it fun based on the lower player base during US times, and I'm not going to shell that kind of money out to pay for 6 accounts. I'm not going to shell for 6 accounts to have someone completely obliterate my playtime because he's a butthurt adult who can't seem to stop acting like an absolute child. And I have petitioned Funcom multiple times. I've given them video footage. I've given them photo evidence. I've given them entire write-ups. And months later, I received a response basically just stating, "Thanks for letting us know. Unfortunately, because Anarchy Online is in maintenance mode, it is hard to get developers to work on things over here. We are aware that this is an issue. Thanks again, and have fun in Rubica." That was basically the gist of it. I responded back with like, "Hey, you do realize a lot of people are not paying for your game right now because you're allowing 1 or 2 people to effectively rule how they get to play. He is forcing them to be stuck in the grid sometimes for long periods of time as he crashes the servers." I hate hitting the wrong button. Ooh, Scorpio Shell of Change. There's some nice looking cool back armor, just the way that it looks, really. Nope. I guess winner list. Man, they're just like whipping through this loot. I just want to get my soul capsule. That's all I'm after. Yeah, the Scorpio drip, exactly. Everybody after the Scorpio drip. Right now, I've got the robust backpack drip going on in my social. I kind of feel bad because when I won it, I could utilize the radiation damage, and now I can't, and it doesn't have like melee, so I really can't utilize it, and I kind of feel bad. But it's a robust backpack, so hey, what's up, Cal? How's it going? Uh, So kind of feel bad that I want it and it's just sitting there now, but at the same time, I mean, it's a robust backpack. Who doesn't? Who doesn't get themselves a robust backpack when it comes up? Okay, we got to stop attacking and let it LMN drop off. They aren't going to stop attacking. Oh. We're gonna have to OD the LMN. Yeah, bugged. Stop attacking. Okay. No, it's not better. It's still on there. If we all stop attacking, it will drop off, but it's stuck on there. Stop attacking. And we have to try and break it. Look at the debuffs. There it is. See, element. They're just yeah. I guess the bug stopped. Okay, so he's still got LMN on there, but his Ale Delta is not all buggy like it was. So, oh, yeah. I don't know of anything about getting AO to run on a Mac device. Shade tires my fingers out so much, slapping all my buttons. I know that, I mean, I've got an AO to run on my Steam Deck, but I haven't done that for like a year, and that's Linux. Yay. Is that the strat drain? It's nano. He doesn't drop anything but my capsule. Get off the loot. Or my cat. Yeah, see. Oh, there we go. Troubled. That's not too bad. That's a decent one. We like big spirits. We like big spirits, and we cannot lie. Hold and wait for group when you zone through. We are holding. Nobody move. Shoosh. Shoosh. I have a whole collection of dojas I can't use in there from, what is that? Alb, Inferno, and then Pandemonium. It's gonna be rough. So if we complete this raid, we unlock the next tier, so we can continue leveling from 190. 190 to 207 should be pretty slick, pretty easy. Once we start getting past that, I mean, this is you see we've got, almost 4 full teams of Ironman players. But to get all of us online on a day like today requires a weekend, and it's going to be rough to do leveling. Like we don't, in terms of doing infernos and stuff like that. If we want to do team stuff, like we usually can get like one group going, and that's about all we can get, just because it's hard to have that many players doing what they're doing. So there's going to be a lot of dailies, lots and lots of dailies. We got this guy like bugged down in there. There we go. Pull him up out of there. Bridge time. Let's go. Let's go. Bridge time. Oh, he hit me. He hit me. Or someone hit me. Maybe it was a spider AoEing. I don't know. Hey, it's all right, Envy. I understand. Like most Saturdays. I usually I bow with my wife, but because it's almost Christmas, my social I'm pretty a social person, but like my social battery, when it's done, it is done. Um, and so being the weekend before Christmas, I'm like, yeah, I can't go to Target, I can't go to the mall. Like I'll go bananas. So I'm glad I was able to be online and I'm happy to stream it. I've been trying to stream more lately, and I just haven't. I don't pay for anything, so I mean, what do we got? 720p. I mean, I'm looking at it on my big screen TV, which I'm using as my second monitor. Seems readable. You can tell what's going on. Still only one cashier. Oh my god! And this time of year, like, now, has your Target gotten rid of all of the self checkouts? Because I've been told that some of them are getting rid of the self checkouts. Because most of the time when we go to ours, they have 4 self checkouts and like one cashier, um, and that's rough. That is rough. I'm pretty happy, and it's for 10 items or less only. Yeah, which is kind of how I feel about most self checkouts here in America, is to do small amounts of items. Um, just not particularly fun to try and do more, if you ask me. All right, so I've got my nano drain running, or my drain that drains some nano. We do have a trader, at least one. I'm pretty sure we have at least one trader. Um, and we definitely have aggro. So let's get get to the feet, get to the feet, pull the ads, and get to the feet. Kill the spider. We got a blue back there too. So get to the feet. Get to the feet. And did that? I think the blue got rooted. All right. Speed up the night heart now. There we go. Here we go. I just stole pencils. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. uh, my my son was telling me that at his high school, and I cannot perk the night heart. So this is lame. Um, I don't really have a reliable way to get more attack rating. Really, I've been soloing Inferno Dynas at level 190, so pretty much all of my spirits are at all defense and evades. So you have we managed to get a piercing evil. I guess technically it would be a slight damage increase to use it, but it's a little slow at 2-second attack and recharge. 1-2 miss a few, bag it all and leave. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know that the Walmart around us no longer has self checkout. I think they still have a couple, but it's very much regulated compared to the way it used to be. So, hey, the night heart down. Even have to. So I'm in Indiana, and they give out plastic bags like they're no tomorrow here. Coming from Oregon, they banned plastic bags, and you had to pay like 10 cents per paper bag if you didn't bring your own reusable bags. So we ended up, um, Yeah, we had quite a few reusable bags. Moved here to Indiana, and it's like, oh, plastic bags, no biggie. We do the Walmart delivery every now and again, and they literally will um, put one item per bag. Like we've ordered 20 things and gotten 17 bags. I'm like, you do realize that the thing of yogurt or cottage cheese doesn't need to be in its own bag. Like you do understand that, right? So we did get a belt. Um, Again, while the belt is useful for me, these guys are wearing symbionts. I don't need the belt like they do. Just not even gonna bother rolling on it. Being a shade, you're kind of lucky. I don't really need some of these things, so let them go for it. Yeah, exactly, George. Like you're just begging for trouble, especially in huge parts of America where there just isn't. I get my spirit capsule. Can we get another big old fat spirit? Oh, it broke. Yeah, we charge for bags to save the planet. Get sell readily filled fruit in plastic boxes. That is so incredibly true. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Hey, thanks for following, Envy. I appreciate you. I should probably kill the pink. Yeah, we've noticed the same thing here in Indiana, much more so, I guess, than maybe in Oregon. They have this whole giant section in the grocery market that is literally just fruit that has been cubed up and is in plastic boxes. And it's like these little containers, like these little containers of um, watermelon or whatever, and they'll be $5, $7. Cantaloupe's like $9 for this Coke, Pepsi can size. Shrink wrap bananas. Don't know if I've seen that one. I'll have to look for the shrink wrap bananas. I've seen it done with cucumbers, where each cucumber is individually wrapped in shrink wrapped plastic. So that's a thing. I can't hide from any of this stuff. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to walk up there. Hey, when I'm a big shade, I'll be able to just sneak my way around as much as I can. uh, when I'm a big. When I was a young warthog. Now I'll sing a little bit of Lion King for you. When he was a young warthog. I'm gonna get DMCA'd. uh, that's a lot of button pressing. Oh, Pink immediately showed up and CH'd. Immediately. Let's get back here. Let's get you. Let's do a little. Oh, I got my spirit siphon off on him, and then he CH'd again. You little jerk. Let's go ahead and loot that. Come on. The spirit capsule system's amazing. Like, I love it, but at the same time, it makes me very sad when you get like 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row that break. Like, I understand it's supposed to not be a guarantee, but sometimes it just feels bad, yo. Ah, there we go. This time we broke it correctly. Oop, pink. The senior subjugator. Oh, we went and did our grocery shopping early this morning before this raid. It was pretty chill at the grocery store. It wasn't too bad. I guess that was like 9 a.m. I've noticed here in the Midwest that everyone does things way later in the afternoon. Like if you go semi early to stores, usually not a problem. Oh, I can imagine it's a lot better quality and a whole lot cheaper, being a lot more locally produced. You would think, being in Indiana, which is literally just farming land everywhere, that a lot of our stuff would come locally as well. But because a majority of the land that's being farmed is used for corn, which is being used for corn oils or high fructose corn syrup, um, there's really not a lot of veggies that are actually farmed around here, unfortunately. My chain broke. I had to resist. I landed the first one, but not the second one. That's sad. Um, but boy, oh boy, we got lots of corn. We got corn coming out our ears around here. All right, we've made it past the second portal. This is gonna be this is good. Like this section here won't be too bad. We got to do some good polling through here. If we get ag from this guy, and we still have a lot of ads, that's gonna get super saucy. I mean, Blez got some pretty good HP, and so does Ziggy, but we're still only 190, so we are significantly limited by our level right now. Yeah, let's not let the bottleneck kill us, exactly. Because oh boy, will it ever. I mean, I've seen the bottleneck kill full-on, full-size raids of 220s, so... uh, once we get through here, then it's all just going to be hoping. Yeah, exactly. No fancy Dust Brigade nanos to just totally cripple the mobs into oblivion at 190. So I mean, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I've seen Ziggs and Blez life drop pretty low, but we got a couple doctors, we got a couple adventurers, and that does help with the. Oh buddy, oh buddy. I don't think we legitimately have a caller right now. Like a thing. But yeah, that's a saucy pull. I'm just going off of kill the blue first. This is true. This is true. And because we're not speed leveling, we don't really have a bunch of 190s, or in the case of RK5 raids, a bunch of 220s in quality level 100 implants. Which, unfortunately, I have seen way more times than I'd like to admit. Definitely seen that more than I would like to admit. See, so he's okay. So he's been calm. So we have a brief window here where we can get in. And not have him beating the bejesus out of our. So that pink is here, but he's visually back there. That's frustrating. Uh-oh. Somehow we broke him. And now I'm tanking this blue. That's alright. Okay. Can I perk him? I cannot perk him. So... should be able to get like it at just the right angle so I could backstab. That's right, no one in their fanciest med suits doing the beast, exactly. Oh, oh, we got perks landing now. There we go. Maybe glory went off and gave me just enough attack rating to get up there. I need to get behind him just enough to backstab, though. There we go. There we go. Just enough. Fanciest med suit. But this has been fun. I've managed to solo some stuff on this shade that I honestly didn't know was if it was gonna be possible. You know what I mean? Soloing Nippy at what was it, 150? We were in there. Now I died to Nippy most of the time, but there was some kills. At 190, soloed anti-tap Shadow. So there's definitely some fun things that we did throughout this Ironman so far that I was unaware or unsure that we were going to be able to do. And I think a big one was some of the things that we've managed to solo on characters at 190. Diseased Prisoner, Dangerous Prisoner. I've been able to solo some of those at level 190 on my shade. And so, not not self buffed. I was using outside buffs, but still no outside support in terms of heals or anything like that. So, all right, we've made it to the Beast platform. This is where we could collapse very rapidly. If the Beast decides that he wants to put one of his AoE nukes out immediately, characters like mine are probably going to fall over instantaneously. Yeah, Beast with no GTH, exactly. So I've got my drain up. I'm grabbing myself another sweet Pepsi Zero here. Hey Pepsi, if you would like to sponsor me, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I've got this running right now. So Elemental Dissipation, which does a nano drain, but it's not like it's a lot. But that's the best one that I can do. Krat, take malaise off your bar, and docs and TV docs take out UBT. What? And then I want this one here, I believe, is the one that I want to change to. Twisted Caress. I was looking at that's going to be the one that's going to give me the bigger damage. I have Siphon Being as another one that's going to be pretty good. Is that the one I already have there? No, I have Toxic Infusion there. Small break before Beast, like 2 minutes. I mean, I guess if we have to. Yeah, this is good. This should be all right. Someone was nice enough to put up the gauntlet buff for us before we started, so we did get this little bit of help, which for me is a huge help for the HP, because as you can see, I don't have a whole lot. 10,007. I do have Essence. Team. We don't have a doctor with us, do we? We got Chelsea's playing as an agent. We got Omnimed. Try and stack HP for that AoE nuke. So I don't have an Omnimed running. I have the NCU for it. I'm at 577 to 708. I have Essence. I didn't put... Team 2 will be dedicated to Beast. So that's this one. Oh, I guess we're leaping. We're leaping. So those should be. I was using the other ones while soloing. Like Misdirection, I think is one of them. Drain Essence. So they do Elusive Spirits, one that I was using while soloing. Give me more evades. I don't need to do any of that. I plan to try and land element on beast, position and stick tired limbs before attacking. Okay. Okay. So you can see here. That's what we're going to element the beast. We're gonna try get tired limbs on there, and then we're gonna try and blast. That's right. Get your procs up. Get your procs up. Get your procs up. I can't tell you after all these years how many times I forget still to do procs. Like it's just unbelievable. Ah, Merry Christmas. To you as well, Cal. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I'm gonna try and stay away from work as much as possible, and hopefully play a lot of Anarchy online. That's realistically that's the plan. My wife is on a baking adventure today, so she is baking a bunch of different cookies. I know there's a peanut butter cookie. What's a proc? Never heard of them. I know, right? Never heard of it. She's making peanut butter cookies. She's making chocolate chip cookies with the like sea salt on top of them, just like a little tiny sprinkling. It's just so good. There's something else that she was making, and I don't remember what it was. I can't think of it. That's all right. I'm gonna like them all. I've never met a cookie I didn't like. I like all my cookies. We're missing Ish and Odo, but I don't know if they actually made it to us. Do we line up a screenshot before we go? It's not a terrible idea. I mean, I got some nice video footage I can give, but let's if we do it this way, where we're all staring at the beast. I mean, it's not too bad. All right. I have no way of, I'm not good at doing all this, but it would have been fun to maybe put up a poll. Are we going to do it or not? Are we going to make it? Are we going to kill the beast? Top 20. Oh, my buddy's sending me messages. Top 25 games by players. Interesting. The article doesn't mention Schedule 1, but he talks about Schedule 1. I'm not sure. I can do reflect graft on myself. Maybe I already have reflect running. It says that I do, so maybe that didn't work. Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. Just a habit. Okay. Element first, right? Did it land? Oh, bleh. Oh, bleh. Oh, my God. I knew that nothing was going to be able to land on him. Okay. And I'm team 3. Okay. I can't land anything on him, so it's... I'm basically useless. My info HP is crazy. Yeah, they're well. I mean, infos are pretty great in general, but yeah, he's. I think last said they're around 30-ish k. If you're lucky, you only get pinks. True, they do basically no damage, so that would be great. But yeah, I think when they said they were around, was it 30-ish or 28k with all the buffs up? So I'm at 10-7. If he decides to get himself a big old giant nuke, I may just die. Oh, damage shield. Oh, Blez down. 27 1, and I'm dead. Oh no. I'm not sure what killed me. I stopped attacking. Oh, I got hit for 9,000 and something. There it is right there. 98. Almost my entire life. Rip. I had well, there's 60% of the raid pretty quickly. That AOE nuke is brutal. Docs. I think we have B as our main doctor, and then we have MA that's also healing, and then we have an agent that is false profession doctor. So really, we only have one doctor. I think Odo Doc wasn't there, so I died instantly. My health bar didn't even go down. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Anything going on Meep? Team 2 and 4, rebuff, and Meep. At least it wasn't overkill. True. Beast just cuts. Team 1 stay to hold team. Okay, so Team 1 is going to stay. The rest of us are going to go back, do some rebuffing. Meep, it's come on, Meep. I would say we're saved now, so like it shouldn't worry about the instance and everything. That happens, Grim. I mean, I get that. I started very late. Everyone was 110 when really when I started. So and I just so happened to have some free time when that happened. Um, and power leveled myself to 110. Kind of glad that I picked Shade because of that, because at least with Shade catching up, I didn't have to worry too much about certain things. Spirits are just self-reliant. Yeah, we really Odo needs to be here too. Is it gonna invite that there Krat and give me the NCU buff or what? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, it says it's already in queue. Okay. It's just taking its sweet time getting to me. We're gonna break his buff bots with all of us. trying to rebuff here at the same time. There we go. Gotta get that part first. And we'll get the rest of the good buffs in there. I'm gonna keep screen. I don't need this. Horde. Essence. Screen. I don't need continuous recovery. Don't need limbo mastery. We'll get ourselves rebuffed here. I probably can't do those ones quite yet because rezzing. Well, I get it when it comes to life happening. I missed the last handful of seasons mostly because of that. Just not having the time to really dedicate to it. And totally understandable. Oh man, that was delayed. It like finally got my hot in my NCU, but I'm sure that's because all the people asking for the NCU buff, and it's like, what, a 10-second cast, I think? Alright, we'll go LFT. Should have all the things I want, if there's anything else worth buffing at this time. So it'll be a little bit more HP this time around. The one thing I guess I could get is I could do cast Omni-Med. And that'll get me up to 12,000 HP. That might be able to get me to the point of surviving most all nukes, assuming I didn't die to something else. Like, the problem is I got nuked for 9,800, but he put up his damage shield right before that, and I had just stopped attacking, so my HP had already taken a few nicks from that, and then he nuked, and boom. Imagine how disappointing it would be if we walked in and autoed it to death first try. I mean, this is true. This is more entertaining. Definitely more. LFT Beast. That it didn't just fall over. How'd you do Beast at 170? You don't. We got fucked. Yeah, exactly. Make sure I have my... I didn't take it off, but... Oh, I totally just went out the wrong exit. What am I doing? I was like, oh, I gotta go leap. We gotta go leap to Pandemonium. We tried 3 times and ultimately had to give up. I mean, I felt like we were doing pretty good up until the point when he decided to do a reflect shield and a nuke back to back. So... So, I mean, really, I felt like we were doing pretty good up until that point. Alright, we're all reboofed. I don't have enough NCU to accept dissolving vitality. That's why I didn't have screen last time, but I don't think the hot from dissolving vitality is going to be enough to ultimately save me, so probably not even worth it. I can put the dot up on things, but 250 HP every 10 seconds probably isn't going to be the difference maker in this regard anyway. Theoretically, yes, Envy. Like the whole idea was is that the cap goes up when we kill Beast. Now, if we find that this is just not possible, then I guess we have to, you know, rearrange that. But yeah, that, as far as I understand it, the cap doesn't move if we don't succeed. So, and I know there's already a few people who are a little tired at level not 190. These researches, these nines, good God, they're terrible. I mean, everything be cleared, sort of. I mean, a lot of the ads kind of respawn, if I recall. So, I mean, I've been having only found out about a month ago. Okay, so you're just getting into it. I did Ironman pretty early in the seasons, before when it was Froob only. Um, and this is significantly more fun, in my opinion, just because you get so much more engagement playing on paid characters. Froob is just not for everybody, and especially people who have never played AO. Um, Back then, asking them to play that version of the game at a slow and steady pace. I want to say the first few times we even ever tried this, it was permadeath. So it was even harder than just being Froob. You were supposed to delete your character as well, and it was rough on people. This is just not a game that is designed even remotely for hardcore slash Iron Man permadeath content. I mean, I feel like dying in this game is baked into a lot of the content. Data stream. I remember that he streamed a lot of the Froob permadeath stuff, and I did it twice, and I got into the 40s or 50s. Um, it just it just wasn't for me. Let's put it that way. Are we gonna? How many of us are gonna die doing this sprint? Is gonna be an interesting question. Um, I mean, while most things are cleared, there are still a few mobs, and some people's characters are just not set up to take a hit. Let's put it that way. These ones are. I like these better than the permadeath ones. And I've basically done everything there is to do on RK5. I've got 30 something 220s. Um, Most of those characters are geared with alphas and all the goodies they could possibly want. So this is a lot of fun. It kind of harkens back to the old times of AO. Um, to a certain degree. I feel like they're still a little like the buff bots are really awesome, but at the same time they almost make this a little too easy at times. Um, that was when I joined. Everyone was 110, and I finally decided, okay, I finally got the time to play Iron Man. So a lot of all the buffs up to 110 are already unlocked. So me power leveling myself up was easy. I had a decent hot. I had damage buffs, I had reflex, I had run speed, and so I was able to blitz through a lot of content that maybe wouldn't have been. But like I had to do Subway alone, um, to kill Abmouth, and on a shade was interesting, a lot of kiting, and then trying to remember who joined me for TOTW. It was Mel, or I think it was Mel, the metaphysicist. who was catching up. I think they were in TOTW with me, and we basically just I tanked as long as I could, as long as I could, and then started kiting around the table while I spammed stems, waited for my hot, and the heal pet tried to get me. uh, Ooh, Voodoo Donuts. I haven't been to a Voodoo Donuts in a long time. There's 2 or 3 locations in Portland, Oregon. They're not particularly good in my opinion. They're very popular though. Very, very popular. Um, it's all right. We've got Jerry from accounting with us, so we've got this. Jerry from accounting is gonna do the hard work. Man, I'm hungry. Probably should have eaten a little bit something more this morning. All I had was a couple pieces of cheese and a little meat stick. I have this really bad habit of skipping breakfast, and I'm trying to do better. All right, hey, look at that. Look at all the people who've made it here. I'm trying to be better about that. So meat, bell, spanker, energy drink, coin. So that's where this is missed stuff. Okay, it's not coin. That's conch. That's why. Look at that. I was covering up Jane. Jane was there. It just got covered up. So, K, West, Duck, Dread, Zig, Conk. Okay, that should be all right. What do we have here? We've got Adventurer, Keeper. We have NG. Do we have enough reflex to go to every team? I think it might be team 4 would be the one that doesn't. Oh. I'm up to 12.1k HP now. SCS and Omnimed. Oh, I said that's a team instead of a raid. Yeah, 12.1 KHP is not much. I don't even know what I could do to get more on a Shade. Like, Shade just does, I mean, I guess I could put this on and give myself another 500, but like, all right, now I'm up to 12.6. I don't know what buffed me or who slapped what in my NCU to give me a little bit more HP. Oh, it's dragon scales. Is that what gave me? Oh, something gave me more HP. Barrier of the Devoted, Vengeance of the Holy, Empowered Harmonic Commute. We got Dracanic Constitution. So that lasts for 15 minutes. Got it. Cool. Um, I'm trying to remember what tool I could use to look up. I don't remember if AOMH shows nano or not. I think it does. There is an in-game tool for that. I don't think I've ever used it before. 901 perception. I don't know if I've got that much. Oh, I do. I did max it because I had a bunch of spare IP. Oh, I need more than 1100. Oh, interesting. Because that one there says perception of 901. I have 931. Somehow Cathian's fault. Do blockers work for it? Work for... Are you all just running AOMH? Aussies. uh, I mean, I have AOMH. The only thing I've ever used it for is to look up information like health and nano, I believe. Someone gave it to me like 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have one of the ICC drones. They're asking whether it's player only or not. I mean, I have 853,000 IP, and I maxed out useless things. I maxed out uh, breaking and entering. I maxed out concealment, first aid, and perception. All my nano skills that I would use, melee specials, I like. Damok is useful for. Is it Damok or Daimosh? Dimish? I don't know. It's one of those words I never know how to pronounce it exactly, or how people expect it to be pronounced. Like, I'm gonna wipe off. I'm gonna wipe reduced inertia off for more IP, for more NCUs. Like right now, my attack rating's even lower than it was before because the team comp's different. Yep. So there's Life Channeler. So that's 13,009. Conk is 10.1. Oh no. An engineer life might just live. Yeah, maybe. Perry isn't in a thong. I guess not. Let's see. Stream is disappointed that Perry is not in a thong. Stream is disappointed. Coon should. Let's see. It should. Are they impressed by my amazing tucks? Where's duck? Duck, 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 goose. Duck, duck, goose. Duck, 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 duck. We can't see it, your amazing monitor smoking suit. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. He's got the hat and he's got the monitor smoking suit. Duck hot AF. That's too funny. Someone accidentally aggro it. Let's go. Do it. I mean, your regular theft humidity is the one that comes from. Did our trader just not? I thought the trader that came from, yeah, the pen quest. Grand theft humidity should just absolutely obliterate his nano. Did we not get? Because we have traders. Energy drink. Did we just not get? Oh, does it require 200 to cast? Is that what the dealio is? Oh, it does require 200. Okay, I was gonna say I thought we had that, but okay, we have it. We still can't use it. Got it. Probably for the best, just because it's so strong. But when tanks are ready, go. All right, we're going. Let's see what happens. I can't perk anything, so it's literally just me. Oh, the one, yeah, from the OFAB store. That's right. Did it actually drain nano? Any cheaters? Oh, we got turned into a spirit. Does anyone else stop and start attack when they get turned into a spirit because they don't like what it they don't like standing there and going into a weird animation? I guess I have to stop and restart combat, so I go into my actual. Developing Vitality's landing. Again, not that it's probably doing a whole lot, but. Okay. $202K in holding. Where it doesn't drain. Let's go full aggro here, because that. Oh. Ziggy down. Ziggy down. Reflect shield. Stop attacking. Okay, you're good to attack again. It's down. Dude, almost dead. Alright, I survived that nuke. I'm waiting to see if I need to cast Shade's Caress for any particular reason. Next time a nuke goes out. Because they don't seem to only hit some of the members, not all of the members. Okay, ads. Got blues and spooters. no, Cathian down, Pawsey down, Bled down. Shit. Smoke bomb. Oh, somehow we, not all of us is dead. Okay, okay. They want us to, how, what? So they want us to potentially sit and don't attack. You should probably dodge those. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Oh, well that was rough. I mean we were doing pretty good. We got to the ads that time, but rough. Endless emails. Yeah, we're good, but that was rough. And like even Shade's Caress wouldn't have helped there because we were all attacking ads and stuff. So ICC boss. Okay, we're gonna lose a keeper. FCVS has got to go. So those are good buffs and auras that we're losing now. That's a bummer. Trial was. I thought the call was that Team 2 or whatever was supposed to stay on. Thought Team 2 wasn't supposed to help with ads. Don't help with ads. We got it. Maybe we got it. I don't know. We're getting there. We're so close. We're so close. Not being able to drain his nano really sucks. All right, while these guys do this real quick, I am going to just mute myself, go AFK for just a moment, take some papers up for my wife, use the restroom, things like that, and I'll be right back. Papers to my wife. Restroom used. I'm gonna be nice and I'll mute myself while I eat this piece of cheese. All right. Sector 42 is happening over on RK5. I wonder if they managed to do it today or not, or if it's getting. Hey, thanks for the follow. Isgi? Is that how you say it? Isgi? um, our Sector 42 has been griefed on Saturdays the last couple weeks. Someone has been going in and killing one of the towers to despawn the NPC, causing the entire raid to be unable to join. So I have not seen any messages today regarding if they've gotten griefed so far today or not. It's just unfortunate. So as far as we know, it's the same guy who's crashing towers and stuff. But we don't have any. We have no proof of that or anything. It's just what we assume. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, that's Alliance and Hodor combine and do the clan raid on Sector 42. I think 3 weeks in a row. Right before we step and start going in, the NPC disappears because someone kills the tower. So, just nope. As far as I know, they are not griefing raid for all. Just the Alliance and Hodor raid. Which that's the annoying part. Like Zero can have whatever grief he's got against Hammy or whoever that might be a member in AP or the Alliance, but like what he's doing to the game by crashing server zones and griefing full raids like that are huge public events. I mean, he's actively attempting to kill the game, even more so than it's already, being ignored by Funcom to a complete and total degree. So it's unfortunate that he's allowed such. And problem is banning a bunch of his characters gonna be the last man online. That's right. He can finally claim in his immense mental illness that he's won. I'm the last player left in Anarchy Online. I have no one to oppose me. I don't understand the mental gymnastics the guy's going through to be such a turd towards so much of the player base. The zone crashing specifically affects literally everyone, especially when either Eastern Foul Plains or PW or one of those zones coincides with the grid. I mean, you're literally locked. I mean, people have been locked in the grid for an hour waiting for him to stop doing what he's doing. And most people just go, I guess I'm just going to log off today. I'll just not play. And then they may not come back. Yeah, but swap orgs because a bunch of people stop playing because of it. I believe it. I do. I have been slowly collecting comments that have been made in multiple AO discords about people who are not subbing, canceled their subscriptions, or playing on RK19 or playing PRK because of it. And it's asinine, the levels of which he's going. And for it to disrupt an entire organization to the point where you need to go and find other people to play with, that's. I tried to report that to Umbrals in a very lengthy email that I sent him as a part of my last petition, and he hasn't responded. Like, Funcom is actively being sabotaged monetarily because of this person and his friends. And at some point, no matter what Funcom, like Funcom has said in their streams before Dune launched, that all of their legacy titles are important to them. Anarchy Online was specifically mentioned that it is important to them because it is one of the longest running MMOs alive on, it's still alive on live servers. They do think highly of it in that regard. But we do have to remember that Funcom is a corporation and it has a bottom line to think of. And unfortunately, it's got shareholders or stakeholders that probably run the show. And when they decide to look at the graph and go, when AO just keeps losing players, we don't know. And because they have no ARC program and they have no, Umbrals is basically not around anymore. They have no eyes on the game other than petitions, and it seems like those are just going completely unanswered. So if they don't have any eyes on it and all they see is a graph going down, subs going down, money going down, eventually they're just going to go, yeah, that project, it's really cool that we kept that running for a long time, but that project's going to need to go. We're just turn that one off. Just throw an announcement out 30 days. We're going to close the servers down. And then it's really going to be dead. I guess one of the best things that we have going for us right now is PRK is very active. The servers are up persistently now, and they've got a pretty good group of players who are doing a bunch of bug testing as they level up new characters to try and make the game as accurate to live as possible. And I think 1 through 100 is pretty solid. Shadowlands is alive, but I guess I haven't been on it in a few weeks. But as far as I know, everything past like Ellie is pretty sparse. A lot of the mob spawns don't quite work right yet, but that'll all come in time. But using the live game as a source reference is very useful, to be able to get HPs right, get spawn locations correct, things like that. So, all right, everybody's back but Duck. We're going to start buffing. We're going to make sure our procs are running. I never zoned, so I should be running, but man, I want to play Agent next Ironman, I think. I really want to play Krat, but man, I love my Agent. Agents are so good, and they just so incredibly capable. I have almost enough. I can probably get this Dust Brigade air filtration, which does have melee damage on it. I just spent 10. I only need 2 more. I just spent 10 to get the recall beacon. So if I can do civil disobedience freelancers tonight, I'll have enough to buy the air filtration bag. So, I'm gonna copy and paste what you just said into my chat to send to a friend. Let's see. Let's go back to looking there. Looks like they're having, so far they're still forming up. So hopefully that works. I mean, I'm just trying to collect information, really. People that have struggled with the crashing. That's why I've not been on RK5 much at all. I logged on during the Halloween event because I really wanted to farm Griefing Uncle Pumpkin heads. And I only had one account live, so I was like, oh, I'll go farm on my Enforcer for a little bit. The ones in Broken Shores had a 220 Shade there who had stacked just enough to do cap damage of about 13k. His HP wasn't super stacked or anything, but he was just mowing through the Griefing Uncle Pumpkinheads, and then just using bot like Romba to just do loops, and he loop manager on, so he was just going through. I checked every single day And almost every day that I logged on to farm a handful of Griefing Uncle Pumpkinheads, that shade was there. It was just an unorged 220 shade, farming there endlessly. I petitioned it the very first day I saw it. I took a recording of it. I uploaded it to an unlisted video on YouTube, put that in the link. There has been no response from my in-game petition regarding it at all. And I've been checking it every single day. I thought they said we were going to be waiting to attack, but maybe not. And I can barely get Dissolving Vitality to land. There it goes. Zero nano. How did we get nano to zero? What did we do? Team 2 stays on boss. I'm in Team 3, right? Yeah. Alright, they're saying I expect for you to hear back in 3 years. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't remember if the beast's ad spawns don't happen again, if I recall. So we've already gone through one wave. We should only have a second wave that we have to go through. And they said he's at no nano, so whatever we did there burned his nano down. That's all. It's not a DPS race. We're just... This is not a DPS race. We have Baking Sheet here in the raid now, too. Did they die? Baking Sheet's a doctor. The Dissolving Vitality landed that time. First try, so that's good. Come on! They said just auto attack until Beast Nano was gone. Okay, interesting. Well, it's Beast Nano's gone. I snuck into Discord and Red Orc chat. I start when I'm streaming. I start talking blah 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 blah, and suddenly I stop reading in-game chat nearly as much as I should. Oh, I have my wrong thing on. You guys should have told me that. Not that it's gonna help me perk or anything, but it'll help me do a little bit more damage. Should have been like, man, why is your purple one not on there? Alright. So this would be the whereabouts the first wave of ads would be, but we don't have those anymore. So the second wave is usually, is it like 35-ish% right in this ballpark usually? I'm trying to remember. It actually has been a hot minute since does he even touch the tank? I mean, yeah, the tank's taking damage. Oh, there's our next set of ads. Okay, perfect. Till pink first. Kill second pink. Oh, there's 3 pinks. My perk chain got borked there, damn it. Because it took too long for me to go from one mob to the next. Rip. Oh, he CH'd again. As long as he's CHing, oh, that is a lot of ads. we got through it. We got through it. Ads are down. Kill the beast. Kill the beast. Let's do it. Looks like the beast got, they had one. Did we lose Ish earlier? Did Ish not make it in here? Where's Ish? Did Ish have to go? I can give you a stim too while we're at it. There you go. All my perks don't. This is Dove Notum Tech. I know that I got it off of the AO Universe website. I'm trying to remember exactly which one it is. But I know it's the Notum Dove Tech. It's one of these. And I just went through a couple of them until I found this one, and I was like, oh, I like this one. There are a few items that can be difficult to see in bags and stuff like these. You see these are kind of hard to see. Some other darker items can be difficult to see, but it's not that big of a deal. It's the trade-off that you get for having a cool or cool. Your target has countered. Landed successfully that time. Now the next one we're going to do is Spirit Siphon. Spirit Siphon. Spirit Siphon. There we go. I need to get this on my login. I have it on my other shade too. Log on. Is it log on or log in? Log in. It's not log in, it's log on. There it is. Owlets are near invisible. Yeah. There's a few items that are, there's a few social items. Like, there's an item there in my right arm. This tattoo is, like, really hard to see. There are a few of them that can be really, even the special edition weapons are pretty difficult. Spirit Siphon does 1% damage. Big damage. Yes! The beast is dead, Envy. Yes! Woohoo! Very nice. So next time we just sacrifice 2 traders 3 times. Corona punches, that's right. 190 Ironman. We'll just take a quick screen grab of that the whole screen right as we see it. Blink. Very cool. Loot list. Oh, there's a Bach. There's a Bach. This is another thing. I would love to have this on my shade. That is so much more useful for all those other characters. Thank you, guys. We did it. We did it. I think I was useless in this endeavor because I couldn't perk him, but, like, I was there. Shoulder. Now the shoulder is pretty great, but we need to have it upgraded via POH. The sleeve is really great as well. I mean, I feel like I gotta go on the shoulder. I'm gonna let these other guys that want the Bach. They're gonna like again. I love the Bach on all my characters. Is really, really my one of my favorite items in the game. But it's not right for me to take even remotely take this over all these other characters that are actually going to use it. Who win? Who win? Who win? Oh, we got Spanker on the shoulders, Perry on the cuirass, and Cathane on the Bach. Awesome. Rigged. All right. Reroll the sleeve. Reroll that sleeve. Congrats, guys. And weapons, like, I'm lucky as a shade. Like, my weapons are right here. I've got 2 improved ag meta blades already. Uh, so, like, I guess. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's go over here. Here. I don't know if this actually worked. It did. There we go. I did. I put the screenshot in the AO Discord. Awesome. That was awesome. That was so much fun. Loot list. Well, we didn't add the sleeve back. I mean, I don't really want all the rest of that. I just want the sleeve. Like, hilts are cool. But, like, I mean, of course the hilts are cool. It's lightsabers. Come on now. But we have an envy on there, a lust. We got the bow, angst, anger, and then greed. Like, so we got a pretty good select. We got a lot of very, very usable items out of this. Um, I should have done the Star Quest. I didn't even think about it over the last few days. I absolutely should have done the Star Quest. Why are we? We're rolling way too quickly. Like, I didn't even get a chance to roll. We didn't even. We were going. Going a bit fast. Jeez, y'all. Slow down. Uh, here we go. Why are you roll? They don't roll on the star. Your NT can't get. NT. Because the sleeve of senseless violence. This is a great item. Pretty much all my characters use one of the sleeves usually, ranged or melee. So, heck yeah, heck yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I wonder what. So I suppose now we get to continue leveling, which is awesome. Just because Shade only gets better. 110 Shade was meh. 150 Shades a little bit better. 190 I'm starting to finally feel like I'm coming into my own here. Yeah, with Acrobat being max, Piercing Mastery and TR being maxed for their levels. Um, but from here on out, especially once we start getting to the shadow levels and we could add Spirit Phylactery into everything, it's going to just, it gets that much better. I love my shade. I really need to like mine's a piercing martial arts shade on RK5 and has been for a few years. And while that is kind of fun, just doing the regular shade build, in my opinion, is so much fun. In terms of it allows for massive amounts of solo ability. Turn on XP on. Yay, we get to have fun again. Yay! We make bar full. So what do we have left? We have one more hilt left, anger, and the end. We have no nanotechnician with us today. I think there's one active NT in Iron Man. I think. I'm not even sure how active he's been recently. Um, I'm not ready for my BS yet. I still have 42 minutes. I'm like, whoa, why did everything suddenly get really bright? Whoa, everything getting really bright all of a sudden. What's going on? It's just the beast being broken. Should have got. I should. I mean, the stars quest would have been. I should have been able to solo up until this point, but we didn't have the right Zod anyway. But that's something we should have fished for. So thanks, George. We did it. Beast is dead. We can now. Well, we've now turned XP back on, so it is time to get some levels for sure. Um, Look forward to getting some XP and getting into the shadow levels. Uh, Jane Adventure has just left your organization. Not sure what that's all about. Are we gonna roll these off real quick? I wanna win sleeves, please, please. Give me my sleeves. uh, I think B went to AFK possibly. I will join in DR after. Oops, said that in the wrong. Yay, Noki Man won a sleeve. Grab a sleeve. Grab my spirit. Grab my sleeve. And big spirit. Aw, womp womp. Got it, and it broke. We'll see. I'm gonna go do DR with them if they got room. LFT DR. If they don't, I don't know. I'll probably just log off for a little while and go hang out with my wife, and then come back when all my dailies have reset and stuff. We'll see. I mean, I could just sit here and play. Okay, that makes sense. That's all right. And I could totally understand why people would do this portion of it and then decide that they're done with um, Iron Man. Like this was the meat and potatoes of Iron Man, is going through all the level caps, and then going the rest of the way. I could totally understand that. I'm glad to hear that, because I was more worried that maybe that there was some drama or something, and we've been pretty drama free throughout most of this that I've been involved in. I'd like it to stay that way. I mean, loot can always get some people a little upset, and you know, just I hate when people get too upset because of loot drama. That's for sure. What do I have? So I've got daily notes for everything I really want to do right at the moment. I have this daily I could go do. Which daily is that? That does. What am I? I don't know if I've ever done this daily before. Rumor says corporate leaders utilize exceptionally quick runners to. Oh, this is the one where you got to kill the runner, right? Maybe I have done this one once, where the runner runs up and down this road, and you got to kill him. Let's do. Let's do a little F grid action. I think it's very good to hear. Just most of AO's life that I've been involved in, especially being in Athens Paladins, it's been pretty drama free. Um, but in terms of, especially when it comes to loot, but you just never know with some guys. They just get coming. Like my other main MMO has always been WoW, and WoW is absolutely littered with loot drama, and it's so obnoxious. Very, very tiring to people just get so butthurt about things. Not that it doesn't happen in AO, but it definitely happens a lot more in my experience in WoW. What's my daily still on CD from last night? So if I recall, the person that we're supposed to kill now, I think I've done this one time. And he runs up and down this road, and we've got to kill him. If I recall. So. But it has been a hot minute since I've done this. Honestly, I skip a lot of dailies when I'm leveling characters nowadays because I'm mostly leveling them in my multi-box on RK5. So I level, well, I should say, I level them solo 1 to about 110. When they hit 110, that is when I start dabbling in more daily, like just doing a handful of dailies and doing a handful of things, maybe some, doing some kiting in Ellie, and then once they get into Inferno, it's just grind missions. So I love 1 to 100. That is my favorite part of this game. I feel like twinking is so much more impactful in 1 to 100. It is fun to take as many characters as you can and kill the bosses in Subway and TOTW and COH. That is my favorite part of the game. I think it's this crossroads where the guide says to stop or something like that, but maybe not this crossroads. We're just gonna run. We'll see. That's my favorite part of the game. So like, even though I do multi-boxing, like most of all my alts always get leveled up just as a single character for the beginning part. So I hear some notifications. Well, thank you for the follow there, the con. I appreciate it. My bot apparently doesn't work. I used to have it so that it would say things in chat when those things went off, but now it's not doing that. So, and my chat even here is not working. So we got 2 follows. We got Holden and Khan. I appreciate your follows. Thank you so much. I've been talking with my wife a bit about streaming AO more, um, like I used to, but maybe do it to a little bit of a lesser degree in terms of uh, time dedication. My problem is I'm just so tired after work a lot of times. So during the week, I find it difficult to want to do a bunch of streaming. Work is exhausting. It's just exhausting. Um, Having to deal with the corporate BS of work and being all super polite and nice constantly all day long and talking to a bunch of adults like they're toddlers because they aren't can't manage to do fundamentally basic human things. Um, it's exhausting. Yeah, soloing past TL5 is definitely when it starts getting grindy. I usually will solo easily to 110, but many times into the 130s by just doing stuff. There's plenty enough experience out there. But once you get into 5, it definitely starts to slow down. And it just starts becoming, okay, let's get this character to 160. Let's get it into Inferno. And then I'll go blast a couple Inferno old missions. Then once we get into news, it's just, all right, boom, crash them up there and get up those levels. Um, there's nothing that you really miss out on anymore in terms of like Inner Sanctum and stuff doesn't have anything in it that you want that badly while you're leveling. And there's replacements for most of that stuff now in the TOTW raid. So even there's no reason to stop and do Inner Sanctum when you're leveling a character quickly. If you're just going to do the TOTW raid and get him the shoulders from that. And I think just about everything from Inner Sanctum got a replacement in that raid, right? The head implant, the eye implant, the arm implant, the shade spirit, shoulders, rings, cloaks, like literally everything. Not that you use all of that stuff, but it's been a hot minute since I did this quest. I may have to just look up the guide. Otherwise, I'll just aimlessly go back and forth. You can also hear my wife upstairs. She's probably going to go get in the kitchen and start. I think they start running from inside the base too. It's just a matter of finding said. The markers from that base, but like going in there too crazy and gonna get us dead. I remember soloing Eel a long time ago on my keeper. God, what level was I when I first soloed him on my keeper? I was like 215 or 217. And this was pre-alien invasion. And even then, like the way the power is spiked and crept up nowadays is pretty exponential. I think that not enough people realize how much stronger we are. Um, Not just an end game character, but just in general. Because I mean, I was a 27. I think I was 217ish on the keeper. Um, I want to say I was one-handed edged. I was using Gilid still because I didn't swap back to two-handed edged until Alien Invasion came out. Um, I did a bunch of farming of the Job Defender Naginata, I think is what it was called. The no-drop two-hand edged weapon that drops off of sighted mobs. Did a lot of pandemonium garden farming, begged some of my friends to just kill pandemonium mobs back when it was no instance. So we would get like a group of 4 and just kill some of the mobs up there because you had to have a doctor. I mean, I couldn't tank them. The just keeper just didn't have enough evades and life support. That and my symbionts sucked. You know, they're just. I was generally probably a bad player back then too. Not that I'm a good player now, but I can just remember it just seemed like the game was a lot harder in that regard. And I used Gelids because it was the only way that I could get my keeper to be full defense and still kill stuff. Because Frostbound Reaper was just immensely terrible with that giant init debuff that it has. I don't remember what the name of this mob is either. But like I don't really feel like dropping down in there and getting dead. For funds, I will fly around and see if we can't find. It should be. Does this actually say? So we believe that the messenger uses the old unicorn grid to travel. The coordinates for the main OTAF base are included in the mission. But I am pretty sure that you're right that his path starts in here. I can really only remember doing this quest, this daily, one time. I can always pull up AOU on the other window. Interception. Just pull it up. The Omni Courier. The Courier also has very high run speed, so you'll need to be quick since you will not be able to keep up if they manage to slip past you. Pick a good spot on the road between the grid and the base, and you should be able to stop them. Below is the location to wait for that has proven to be a good spot for taking him down. Okay. That spot is around right here, and this guard followed me all the way out here. Okay. I'm still full aggro. Let's change that. Dude, I can't perk this guy? What? I can't perk these bros. Well, that's no good. If I can't perk them, I really won't be able to stay alive. So let's look at this marker. Let's record it from AOU, pop it into here. Well, we're just gonna smoke bomb away from these guys here. Well, it almost worked. One of them still came at me. I don't feel like resurrecting again right at the moment. Just like Vanish in World of Warcraft, it only sort of works. There he is. So how many people are we going to lose in terms of folks that don't want to do Ironman anymore? You just keep running. Okay, we found the bro. We killed him. Now we got to go daily note from the agency. Well, All the literally every bit of the XP just went into my research. Is that what I see there? You received 1 XP because 1.6 million went into my research pool. Well, time to turn this down. Otherwise, I'll never level. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and log off for a while. Go help my wife in the kitchen. She's going to make some cookies. Probably take the dog out. All that good stuff. I appreciate those of you that had followed. I appreciate those of you that watched us kill the beast Ironman style. So that was awesome. And hope to see you all soon. Who's that? Who's that? Project? Oh, it's Project. Hey, you. What's up, Project? I hope you didn't literally just... You did. Just got here. It's been 2.5 hours. I've got some things that I need to do with the wife. And Frizz Grim, thanks for the follow as well. We're gonna go hang out with the wife for a bit. Take the dog out. I'm sure he's going crazy up there. But Project, you totally missed our level 190 Ironman beast kill. It took 3 attempts, but we got it. It was awesome. And yeah, it was definitely good fun. So I will talk to everybody soon and see you in Discord.